do you feel about Trump being reelected?
Well, I'm not surprised, right? I really hope he, as the president-elect, he can do what's right for the country. The country is divided right now, and I pray that he can bring people together.
Hey, it's Jordan. I am in Flint, Michigan, East Palestine, Ohio, Tumwa, Iowa. Please support the only independent outlet on the ground covering what the corporate media covers up.
Hey, no fear! Immigrants are welcome here! Hey, no fear! Immigrants are welcome here!
So I stand here today because I believe deeply in the importance of practicing democracy and speaking up no matter what. I believe in people and people power and people, only the people who can make change in this country. Nobody can make change as people if they wanted. And we are here to make sure that people who needs the support, understanding that we are here for them, we're gonna stand for them. I wanna send a very clear message to the new administration. We will not stand by as Trump's deportation agenda threatening our community.
Yeah, so I am a labor reporter, the son of immigrants, an organizer. So I came out here today because the answer to Trump is worker solidarity. We got to stand together in order to ensure that our communities are safe, protected, and thriving.
Our fight is far from over. We're at the beginning of an urgent fight to protect our freedoms and our communities. We are here today to reaffirm our commitment to protect immigrants, refugees, undocumented people, women. We fought back with legal challenges. We taught our communities what to do if ICE came knocking. In the face of corruption, hatred, and racism, this movement that you and I are building here together right now, it stood strong.
I'm a child of immigrants, so I believe in that this country was made of immigrants, and it's unfortunate that immigrants right now are being scapegoated for a lot of our problems in the country. And so I just want our immigrant community to feel protected, and I'm standing for that protection of them.
How do you feel about Trump being reelected?
Well, I'm not surprised, right? I think Vice President did a great job in the time she did. I feel like she wasn't given enough time to make her election and her campaign. I really hope he, as the president-elect, he can do what's right for the country. The country is divided right now, and I pray that he can bring people together.
He has said that his mass deportation plan is basically non-negotiable. Like, he's going through with it. How do you feel about that?
He may say that, but hopefully he has sound advisors and proper elected officials that we have in House and Congress right now who can find ways to bridge that gap of what he's saying. So I'm hopeful. I know it's sad today, but we have to continue the good fight and doing the work, the hard work.
I'm here representing my mixed status family. I'm here representing my undocumented, my DACA recipient, my TPS friends that are being impacted by Trump's election. I know that my family and my community members all around the city, all around the state, are worried about their safety and being ripped away from their families for simply going to a hospital, trying to look for treatment, for simply going to their schools, for just living their everyday life. These are real fears under a Trump administration. However, I'm so glad to see all of you here. Now, I know that we are not alone. No estamos solos, estamos juntos. Trump's agenda wants to discredit all the amazing work that we immigrants do. and is attempting to make us look as criminals, as outsiders in the very own place that we call home. Immigrants, we build cities. We create communities. Our diversity makes New York City the best city of the world.
Look deep into truth's piercing eyes. Proclaim, we will not accept you. You will not bring us to our knees. This will not be the script we follow. May our sorrows be the flame, our anger, the fuel. May we burn the world that thought we looked best in a cage. We are life imitating art. So let us paint pictures of our wings spread wide. Let us riddle the streets with stories of our freedom. Let us imagine a world where we do not know this cage.
I'm Seth Pollock. I'm with Housing Works. We're a 35-year-old harm reduction organization and advocacy group based in New York City, founded by members of ACT UP. We are trying to end the crises of AIDS, homelessness, mass incarceration, and drug overdose. And we're here because we serve immigrants. Our staff are a plurality of immigrants, and we want to make sure that we are fighting against mass deportations from day one. That threatens our staff, our clients, our communities, and it threatens people's access to care. People are afraid to get care, if they're afraid to sign their names. We know that keeps people in the shadows, it keeps people disconnected from everything that they need, including healthcare.
My story, just like the ones of millions of immigrants who have been in this country for years, is a story of determination, contribution, resilience, and strength. Donald Trump has and will continue to vilify our stories, to portray us as unworthy, and his deportation agenda seeks to divide and just create chaos within our communities. That is why we need to stand united and declare that immigrants are not the problem, we're the solution. For generations, immigrants have built this country through labor, through love, through resilience. Our communities are vibrant because of the hard work, passion, and dreams that we bring to the table. Whether you come from Mexico, Haiti, Syria, or Guatemala, or anywhere else, your story is part of the American story. And no matter what the government says, no matter what the rhetoric or the fear-mongering, your place is here and your place is secure. Because we're here to fight for our rights.
I want to talk to New Yorkers. During the pandemic, while you all stayed inside and protected yourself from COVID, migrant and immigrant workers across this city ensured that you had everything that you needed. Essential workers and immigrants made sure that you stayed safe while they risked their lives to keep this city going. Not only will we protect our immigrant neighbors, we owe them for what they have done for us. They sacrificed everything for me to be born in these United States of America. My parents left their parents, their grandparents, their neighbors, their friends, everything that they loved, just like many of you did. You left your families, everything that you loved in Mexico and Honduras and Korea and Ghana and Palestine and Jordan and wherever your parents came from, to come to this country so that you could give your families a better life, and that is what my family did for me. So when you see me outside, when you see me speaking truth to power, it's because I want to make my parents to this journey to this country worth it.
To see in our actions, our voices, and collective solidarity. And now more than ever, it's time to rise to the occasion. Yes, this election may feel like a setback for many of us, especially for those who care deeply about economic justice, equality, reproductive rights, transgender rights, LGBTQ+ rights, and immigrant rights. But even in the face of challenges, hope is a powerful force. Hope motivates us to fight for change, stand up for what is right, and support one another when times are tough. We will not let this moment define us. We will define it.
Many immigrant rights organizations like those here today, including NINC 1 and 2, including the New York Immigration Coalition, including many out here on the stage. We have been doing this work a long time. We have been for decades building infrastructure and planning. So keep your heads high. Know your value and your power. Know where we are, and we're going to be okay. For the challenges that we anticipate, we have never been more prepared for a fight like this than we are today. And we need to recognize that power.
It takes immense courage to leave everything behind, and yet they do so in search of the basic human rights and freedoms that many of us take for granted. They are our brothers, sisters, mothers, children, and each one carrying dreams and aspirations shaped by their circumstances. That's right. These individuals flee their homes not out of choice, but out of necessity, facing unimaginable hardships, violence, and persecution. Their stories are a testament to the enwhelming human spirit and the desire for a better life.
Oh, just me and you, like new chase and swimming.